welcome. Hamamelis is an excellent remedy for venous disorders. It has numerous symptoms related to veins, venous pathology and venous hemorrhages. And we are going to dive into that. I have also seen some amazing results with this remedy in my practice, which I am going to share with you. Hamamelis Virginica belongs to plant kingdom and family is Hamamelis family. Its botanical name is Hamamelis Virginica. This plant is native to America and Canada, and mother tincture is prepared from leaves and stem bark. The mother tincture has a soothing and anti-inflammatory effect. The sphere of action of this remedy is veins, venous system of blood vessels, liver, veins of throat, veins of abdomen, genitals, and veins of limbs. Next is mode of action. This is very important. Mode of action indicates the pathogenesis or pathological process going in that specific organ. In B.H.M.S. Materia Medica, it is written there, Hamamelis Virginica acts upon the cords of veins, causes relaxation with consequent engorgement. Means it causes the dilatation of veins, which is the main cause of venous stasis. Dr. Burnett has also written in his book, he says Hamamelis causes the cellular tissue to swell and veins to become inflamed. This is the pathogenetic symptom of this remedy. Means it causes the inflammation of the veins, phlebitis or thrombophlebitis, where veins widens and leads to inflammation, which causes pain, swelling, redness in the affected area. The next grand characteristic of this remedy is that pervades the length and breadth of this remedy is sensation of universal soreness, sore bruised sensation or pain in the affected area, which is aggravated by touch, jar and motion, just like arnica. In the book Leaders in Homoeopathic Therapeutics by E.B.H.M.S, it is written there, this soreness is present in rheumatism also, in muscular rheumatism, in articular rheumatism, soreness in muscles, in joints. And Hamamelis has cured when the arnica failed. But the chief distinction between these two remedies, arnica and Hamamelis, is that arnica acts more upon the capillaries and causes relaxation of capillaries, whereby the sagillation takes place. Sagillation means livid or bluish red discoloration of the skin due to extravasation of blood from capillaries. And Hamamelis acts more upon the veins and causes phlebitis, dilatation and consequent engorgement. This is the difference between arnica and Hamamelis. Hamamelis is also called aconite of vein because it acts upon the veins in the same way aconite acts upon the arteries. The next is characteristic of pain. Dragging pain is very characteristic of this remedy. Sensation of heaviness, fullness, weight, then weighing down sensation in affected part rather than any kind of burning, stinging or spasmodic sharp shooting pain. In B.H.M.S. Materia Medica, it is written there, congestive fullness and bursting sensation. The main cause of this kind of pain or sensation is accumulation of blood or accumulation of fluid, which causes congestive fullness. sensation of weight and pressure and load, heavy load, burden, heaviness, then weighing down, oppressed and overload. If you want to understand sensations, you can read Insight into Plant. Then sore bruised pain or sore bruised sensation, bursting pain or bursting sensation and sore bruised pain. This is the characteristic pain of Hamamelis. Then next is mind. In mind section in Borix Materia Medica, it is written there is one phrase, want of respect due to me. What is meant by this? Let us understand this phrase. Respect means valuing someone's feeling, their emotions, their thoughts, realizing their importance and treating them with consideration and regards. And due to me, this phrase suggests that respect is something that is rightfully owned, either because of position, achievements or inherent worth. And want of means lack of or absence of something. Want of respect due to me, this phrase suggests that speaker feels that he deserves a respect and he is experiencing a situation in his life where this respect is not being given to him or her, and hence he feels a lack of consideration and regards. He feels treated unfairly, being treated unfairly. This is the meaning of this phrase. I want to share one case. I remember one case in my practice. Long ago, I had treated her, a female patient in the age group of 30 plus. She was a known case of portal hypertension. And constitutionally, I was treating her with some other remedy. But I also gave her Hamamelis as an intercurrent remedy because she was complaining a kind of soreness or bruised pain in the epigastric region, in the pit of stomach, which was aggravated by slightest touch, motion or any kind of jerk, and she was afraid of being touched. If anything or anyone suddenly or unknowingly come close to her abdomen, she was afraid of that, afraid of being touched of it. And another peculiar symptoms that I found was severe backache. Breaking backache is a characteristic symptom. Breaking backache with venous pathology or venous constitution. And I also remember her mind state. She had been through some traumatic experiences in her past, and her main concern was she did not get the respect she deserved. Her own people and the professional group she was connected with, they did not treat her with respect and consideration. And she did not receive the appreciation she deserved due to her qualities or capabilities she possessed. And hence she was feeling unappreciated and her self-respect, self-worth was hurt. This was the case. And in her past history, she had suffered from thrombophlebitis. When she was admitted in hospital for some acute problem, at that time also her veins of hands were swollen with pain due to intravenous infusion or catheter. And that time also she had sore bruised pain in her hand along the course of the veins. She has a venous constitution. So here in this case, the soreness in the epigastric region or in the pit of stomach is due to the engorgement of gastric veins and due to esophageal varices due to portal hypertension. And when you get the venous pathology anywhere in the body, either in legs, arms, abdomen, along with sore bruised sensation in the affected area, and breaking backache as a concomitant. With a typical mind state, want of respect due to me, you can prescribe Hamamelis. This is the complete picture of this remedy. And with Hamamelis, she felt relief in her symptoms. Her soreness in epigastric region was significantly reduced with Hamamelis. This was the case. Hamamelis is very useful remedy in cases of varicose veins of abdomen. And the pathologies of veins that come under these topics are: first is hemorrhages, that is varicose veins of rectum, then varicose veins of throat, esophageal varices. These are dilated veins at the lower end of the esophagus, developed due to portal hypertension or portal congestion. The consequences of esophageal varices are: the rupture of esophageal varices can lead to severe bleeding, hematemesis, black stools, and even potentially life-threatening consequences. Then varicose veins of stomach, that is gastric veins, and caput medusae. This is last. Caput medusae means appearance of swollen varicose veins radiating from the belly button across the abdomen. And the most common cause of caput medusae is portal hypertension and liver cirrhosis. Other causes are also there, like hepatic venous outflow obstruction, inferior vena cava obstruction, etc. Hamamelis affects the venous drainage of the abdomen. Then next is varicose veins of legs. Varicose veins, phlebitis, varicose ulcers with soreness. If you read different books and literature, you will come across this term milk leg. Many authors have mentioned it in their books. In medical term, it is called phlegmasia alba dolens. Phlegmasia means inflammation, alba means white, and dolens means painful. Painful white inflammation of the legs. It is a form of deep vein thrombosis in legs, resulting in swollen, pale and painful limbs. Thrombosis in the major veins of the leg, typically following childbirth in women. This condition is named for the painful white swelling of the affected leg. This is a serious condition and it can be a life-threatening if not treated promptly. And the most common complication is pulmonary embolism. Hence, early diagnosis and proper treatment is necessary. We can prevent the complications. And the symptoms are severe pain, throbbing pain, swelling, blanching. Blanching means the skin will turn pale or white due to absence of blood supply or blood flow. The main cause of reduced blood flow is thrombus formation in the vein and tenderness in the skin in the leg. Skin can turn bluish in most severe cases. Distal pulses in the foot may be weak or absent, and distended superficial veins of leg. Skin sores or blisters may develop in advanced cases. Deep vein thrombosis is most commonly associated with childbirth, but it can also occur in other conditions like malignancies, pregnancy, and use of oral contraceptives. Then next is hemorrhages. Very useful remedy for hemorrhages, venous hemorrhages. The deep red color of the mother tincture can be taken as a signature of its therapeutic action. No other remedy has a wide sphere of usefulness in cases of hemorrhages. and distended blood vessels. The causes of hemorrhages in Hamamelis is distended veins, phlebitis, and rupture of veins due to injury or cut, and venous hemorrhages from any orifice of the body, from nose, from throat, from bowels, bladder, uterus, and the character of the blood is dark red in color, non-coagulable, long-lasting and profuse, and prostration, which is inadequate, or we can say in-proportionate to the blood loss, bad effect of blood loss. Character of the blood is profuse, dark, long-lasting oozing after labor, hematemesis, hemoptysis. Then hemorrhoids bleeding profusely with rawness and soreness in the anus, in the rectum. Load, heaviness and weighing down sensation in the rectum with hemorrhoids. Dragging pain in rectum. Hemorrhoids with backache. Backache is a concomitant with venous pathology in Hamamelis, as if the back would break. Then nose bleed. Causes could be idiopathic or vicarious instead of menses, or in childhood. Nose bleed in childhood. And headache is ameliorated by nose bleed. Menses are profuse, dark, and soreness, with soreness over the whole abdomen. This is a grand characteristic of this remedy. Sore bruised pain, sore bruised sensation. Metrorrhagia with soreness in pelvic region, sore bruised pain in uterus. Then ovarian neuralgia with soreness, ovarian congestion with soreness. Then uterine hemorrhages, active or passive due to jolting while riding on a rough road, riding over a rough road. Any kind of sudden jerk causes uterine hemorrhages. Then wounds and injuries. Open painful wounds, lacerated wounds, contused wounds, injuries after falls, from falls. Then Hamamelis checks hemorrhages, removes pain and soreness like arnica. Chronic effects of injuries. Then traumatic conjunctivitis, force out feeling in eyes due to congestion, or bloodshot appearance of the eyes due to trauma. Hamamelis hastens absorption of intraocular hemorrhages like arnica, calendula, ledum pal, and skin. A very useful remedy in cases of first degree burn, as a local application in the form of mother tincture or ointment. Bluish chilblains, phlebitis, varicose ulcers, burns, ecchymosis. As a local application, it takes rank with arnica and calendula. Hamamelis has often seemed to act well as a local application, like arnica and calendula. In cases of injuries, as a local application, not in cases of disease. Injury is not a disease. Then back and extremities. A very excellent remedy, very useful remedy in cases of rheumatism, articular and muscular rheumatism, with soreness in muscles, soreness in joints, in back, in extremities, breaking pain in back. Then sore pain is cervical vertebrae extending downward. Dull aching about kidneys, pain in scapula. And the modalities are aggravated by pressure, open air, exposure to humid air, cold air, aggravated by jar, touch and motion, and during menses. Now let us discuss comparative materia medica of Hamamelis Virginica. In case of hemorrhages, we can compare Hamamelis with phosphorus, irigeron, lacasis. But in phosphorus and irigeron, hemorrhages are bright red in color, while in Hamamelis, hemorrhages are dark red in color. And in case of lacasis, lacasis also has hemorrhagic diathesis, but the main cause of hemorrhages in lacasis is decomposition of blood. Like other snake poisons, lacasis decomposes blood, rendering it more fluid, and hence hemorrhagic tendency is marked in lacasis. While in Hamamelis, the cause of hemorrhages is dilatation of veins, venous engorgement or rupture of veins due to injury or any cut. And in case of varicose vein, we can compare Hamamelis and carbovage. In carbovage also, you will see venous stasis and venous engorgement. But the main cause of venous engorgement in carbovage is degenerative condition of veins. You will see many degenerative pathologies in carbovage, and the main cause is defective oxidation, lack of vital energy. You will see carbovage is a cold remedy, cold perspiration, then affected part becomes cold, and livid or bluish red appearance of the skin, and the patient is not very active, very dull, lack of energy, near death condition, lifeless condition in carbovage. This is not seen in Hamamelis. In Hamamelis, the main cause of varicose vein is dilatation and phlebitis, relaxation of veins. This is the difference between carbovage and Hamamelis. In case of portal congestion, we can compare Hamamelis and sulfur. Both remedies have marked action on portal venous system, portal circulation and liver. And the difference is burning pain is characteristic of sulfur. And in Hamamelis you will see sore bruised pain. And digestive symptoms like diarrhea, constipation, acidity, jaundice is marked in sulfur. These symptoms are not seen in Hamamelis. In Hamamelis, you will see sore bruised pain over the abdomen. There is inflammation of abdominal veins with portal congestion and hemorrhages with portal congestion. These symptoms are absent in sulfur. Or I will say these symptoms are not characteristic of sulfur. Then next is injuries. In case of injuries, Hamamelis is similar to arnica and calendula. The chief distinction between arnica and Hamamelis is arnica acts more upon the capillaries, causes the relaxation of capillaries whereby sagillation takes place. Sagillation means livid or bluish red appearance of the skin due to extravasation of blood from capillaries. And Hamamelis acts more upon the veins, causes relaxation and engorgement of veins. And in cases of thrombophlebitis, due to intravenous infusion or intravenous catheter, you can use Hamamelis for external application in the form of mother tincture or lotion, ointment, because it is not a disease. Rather, it is an injury to veins due to intravenous catheter. Hamamelis has soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. and hence you can use it. And when you see hemorrhages, in cases of lacerated wounds, when you see hemorrhages are profuse, prolonged and prostration is out of proportion to the blood loss, Hamamelis should be a drug of choice instead of calendula. This is the comparative Materia Medica of Hamamelis. That's it.